Over 2,000 years ago, in the rugged hills of Macedonia, a young prince was born who would one day change the course of history: Alexander the Great. From childhood, he was driven by a hunger for greatness. While other boys played, Alexander studied heroes, Achilles, Heracles, and the warriors of Greek legend, and dreamed of achieving immortality through glory. His father, King Philip II, transformed Macedonia into a military power, but his greatest creation was his son. To shape Alexander's mind, he brought in the philosopher Aristotle, who taught him philosophy, science, and the art of leadership. Alexander learned that conquering the world required more than a sword. It required intelligence, vision, and the ability to inspire men to follow. At just 20 years old, tragedy struck. King Philip was assassinated, and Alexander rose to the throne. Many doubted him, but he acted swiftly, crushing rebellions and uniting Greece under his command. Then, with an army of 40,000 loyal soldiers, he turned his gaze eastward, toward the mighty Persian Empire, the largest and richest civilization on earth. In 334 BC, Alexander crossed into Asia. Against overwhelming odds, he triumphed again and again at Granicus, Issus, and Gaugamela, defeating the Persian king Darius III with unmatched speed, strategy, and courage. He led from the front, charging into battle alongside his men, fearless and relentless. Every victory expanded his empire, from Greece to Egypt, from Persia to India, until the known world lay under his control. But Alexander's power wasn't only in conquest. He was a builder, a visionary. Wherever he went, he founded cities, over 20 named Alexandria, spreading Greek art, science, and philosophy across continents. He united people through culture and exchange, blending East and West into a single connected world. His dream was not just to rule, but to create a new civilization, one empire, one people, one destiny. In India, Alexander faced his greatest challenges. Unfamiliar terrain were elephants and fierce warriors. At the Battle of the Hydaspes, he fought the Indian king Porus and emerged victorious. But instead of destroying him, Alexander honored his bravery and made him an ally, a rare gesture of respect that revealed his greatness as a leader. After years of conquest, his soldiers, exhausted and longing for home, refused to march farther. Alexander finally turned back, his heart still restless for new horizons. But fate intervened. In 323 BCE, in the city of Babylon, he fell ill, and at just 32 years old, the greatest conqueror in history was gone. He left behind an empire that stretched across 3 continents, but his vision was far greater than territory. He changed the world's culture, language, and identity forever. His tactics are still studied by generals. His cities still stand as symbols of progress and unity. Alexander the Great was powerful not just because he conquered, but because he dreamed beyond conquest. He showed that leadership is born from courage, vision, and the will to go where no one else dares. Alexander the Great, the man who conquered the world and changed it forever.